Let's talk about a really pretty cool experience I've been having the last couple of days. So I did an episode on the Gem page about telepathy. And for anyone who didn't listen to that or isn't totally sure what telepathy is, it is basically a means of communicating through the non-known senses. So like I have a thought in my head, and instead of verbally communicating that to another person, that thought is then transferred to that other person, and they capture that thought in their own brain, in their own head, in their own mind. In very simple form. We all have telepathic abilities, whether we use them regularly. Maybe you're not as aware of it. Maybe your ability to telepathically communicate isn't as strong as it could be, but that doesn't mean it's not there. The last couple days, I have been interacting with new people in new environments. I've been placed in these new environments, and part of that as well is the universe putting me in places that I don't generally go to help change the vibration of that area. And he does it with all of us, right? The more that we put ourselves into new environments, our energy is then transmuted to those environments. And when we leave a part of our energy there that then impacts all of those who are already in that space and then who come into that space. So if you're in really happy and positive and I'll just say more like a higher vibration, and you go into a situation or a place, once you leave, your vibration has then impacted that space. So I've been going into a couple different places lately and having thoughts to myself. For example, I was asking a woman for help, and I had thanked her a couple different times, but as I was leaving to go back outside, I had the thought to thank her again. And I said it in my head, and she literally said, "Oh, you're welcome, honey." And I did not speak at all. And I was like, holy shit, this lady literally fucking heard my thought because it was transferred to her. And then the same, fast forward, I went and I was getting my fog light fixed on my car, and I was at a local shop, and I was wondering like, oh, how much time do I have? Can I run across the street to go to this store to pick up a couple items? And I waited, I was thinking that thought, and then, but I never said anything. And then, don't you know, the man said, "Oh, you have a few more minutes, your car will be prepared, in this amount of time." At no point did I ask that man verbally when my car would be ready for me, and yet he responded to my thought because he was transferred that thought and received it, even though I didn't verbally say it. So these are just two examples of telepathic communication that happens in life. Try it, practice it, see what happens for you, and let me know. Have a blessed day.